I get you green light. I get you green light. Tired. Doing me so. Hey guys, it's been a crazy time today trying to connect with you. I'm not sure what's going on. I've tried to connect on YouTube like forever now. It's not working. I just had to come on Facebook and I've been blocked all over. So this was just a miracle for me to get on here. It's just so crazy. How are you? Please kindly share the video as you join, please. I mean, I'm not stressed now. I don't stress a lot today. Okay. I was supposed to stream this on YouTube. I don't go for YouTube. First of all, I'm not sure what I was doing there because that was my first, live video like that on there. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Share the video, please. I can't stream this on my official page. For those of you who don't know, my official page has been blocked until next month. So they gave me 30 days. I only have to be on here. So any listing what I do and will do and for here, they just kick us to the curb. And you don't want that to happen, right? Please kindly share the video as you join. Let's talk about this very interesting topic. Okay. Immediately after this, I'm going to delete the video. So you want to be in here because you can't watch it later on. Hi, everyone. Ako Vera. Nadi. Hi. Where are you guys watching from? Benadine Bikong. Hi, all of you. Hi. Please kindly share the video, okay? Just share as you join. Share. I hope that, sorry, your names went up and I didn't see it. So share to groups now. Let's get up to 100 before we can start. Why? Facebook, they block everywhere I'm going. So that's why I said. So you see my punk, yeah? G Cynthia, happy Sunday, darling. Happy Sunday, all of you. Vida Chill, every one of you. Have you shared the video? Have you shared? Have you pumped likes? I don't know how you come on a video watching, you're not sharing. Gloriveda Tem, Naya Shanslin. What are you guys watching from? Hortensia Saven, Yo Bon, sorry, I missed out on your name. Sylvia Chu, Ngai Munsi, all of you guys. Share the video. Let's start, okay? I want to talk about something that I observed, and especially given the saga that we just had on social media, and this very beautiful lady that had her whatever she has, people are still saying it's a publicity stunt, whatever it is. So it's actually a motivation from that I said to talk about this particular video, because I noticed particularly a lot of African women would love to they have this idea of, I want to travel out and hook up with a white guy. I want to travel out and when I travel out, I'm going to be with a white guy, which is a very beautiful idea. It's not a bad thing. And just so we know that it is your choice if you want to settle with a white person. But there's some things I would love for us to talk about, just so most of you understand. And you don't fall into exactly the same mess that some of our sisters are falling into, okay? So please share this video. It's very, very important. As very, very important as in fact, if we not get for 200, because somehow when they say more to get for 100, we'll start video. We're not going to just reach for around the 100. If you say, like, really, guys, why are you doing this? I must beg when I say share video. Share. I really, I said it to a doc and say the benefit now me or the benefit now. I don't even try I go for YouTube. So YouTube, they only tell me say cannot connect when I've tried to connect twice or thrice. So share the video, guys. Please share. When I share now, share. And before the black guys come here and start getting angry that we're talking about this, like I said, life is a choice. So you make these choices, but just so you know, you need to understand the implications of your choices, okay? So don't make choices and then tomorrow the whole world has to get on a standstill because you made a choice that you did not understand exactly what it means. Now, like I said, this video is for every single woman, I insist, single woman who would love to get married to a white guy in future. Every single woman who is maybe in a relationship with a white guy And when I say white, it is just every other race but African, okay? Because I don't want to limit it to just the Caucasians. No, it's every other race but African, because they literally have these similar tendencies. So I don't want to limit it to just maybe Americans or British or Europeans. It is every white included for black women. Okay, so keep sharing the video, keep pumping hearts as you join, and let's talk about this. Like I was saying, so the black men should not get angry because they're also getting married to white. This video is not just for for black women, it's also for the black men, because it's more or less the same thing. Okay, the things to look out for. However, there's some slight differences, of course. Man and woman, we're not the same like that, so there's slight differences. Okay, I could talk about it next time for the men, but if you're a man and you have your ears open, you also pick out, because there's so many similarities. Okay, so yes, it is not just about getting married to a white guy, it's also getting married to a white woman. Like I said, if I have time, I might get to reiterate on the white woman side maybe next time, but so just so we know. So, like we said, most of us, when we leave, I personally, when I was leaving Africa, matter of fact, when I was growing up, I'd always said to myself, I'm going to get married to a white guy. Like, I will get married to a white. Like, I want to travel, I'll get married to a white. So, if you ask my siblings, they're going to tell you that, in fact, it's strange to them that I ended up getting married to a black guy, because I'd always, the illusion of getting married to white guys, have those lovely white kids, it's such a beautiful idea or mindset, or, something you would love to. So that passion of mine got diluted a bit as I grew older, and when I finally traveled and I got to the typical white people country, and then I started getting the realities of it. And when the moment I got to this country, I realized that there's more to the eyes than the more to what we know that meet the eyes. So I'm gonna be sharing all of that with you, just so that you know. Okay, so pay special attention. But while you're doing that, please keep sharing the video and keep pumping hearts. And let me just say this: like I said, it was triggered. This particular video was triggered by this latest saga that happened, and this is no pun intended. Okay, it is not. Just don't even think that. It's no pun intended. It is just to teach, or some of you, that there are some things. So neither is it to discourage you. There are some things when you're doing or what you're passionate about, you should know the implications of it. The white men are not like the black men, okay? There's so many differences. Now, as much as there are lots of differences, there are also similarities. But because the similarities are already very familiar to us, because we already know some of our black men, so I will just talk about the things that make the white man really different. And if you are going into a relationship with a white man, please, these are the things that you should be looking out for, okay? And these are facts. Okay, and you can verify them. Now, why am I saying this? I have friends who are married to whites. I've been close. I've worked with whites. I have friends who have dated whites. Of course, I live in a white man country, so of course I know all of these things that I'm saying. The only difference is that I've never had a relationship with a white man. Okay, so I came close to having a relationship when I just came to this country with a white guy. I was not sure. You know how you're working with a white guy, he invites you for lunch, and he's talking about you coming over to their place to meet his family like that. You're not very sure. And then think about me. I'm this very village girl that has just left Ngi. I'll put it like that. And then I've gone to I've come to London, and everything is just strange. So I still don't know how to relate with them. I don't know how to interact with them. I don't understand when they say this thing, what they actually mean by it. Okay, it's very interesting, guys. You want to stay on here and let's watch this, but keep sharing. One thing, I was so laissez-faire. Like, okay, to me, I was still very young, not very very young, but considerably young. I mean, compared to now. And then I was taking a lot of things for granted. So I assumed that, oh, the whites were, I was slim and sexy, and whites usually, for the most part, they like the very slim and sexy black women. Yeah. One thing you should understand about white men, they love the very slim and sexy. Not beautiful faces women. No, don't get me wrong. See, white guys are attracted to intelligent women. They're attracted to sexy black women. So don't think that it is necessarily, you would rarely, I mean rarely, see a white guy attracted to the big size black women. You would see rarely. And that's why I'm saying that a lot of you will get to understand a lot of things about this. Just so that you can properly strategize if you really want to get married to a white guy, or you can understand that this might not lead you to the right place. Or these are the things I'm doing that is making me repel a lot of white men that have attempted, to date me in the past. Or these are the reasons that why when I get into a relationship with a white guy, it really never comes to fruition. Okay, nothing comes out of it. I know this is at the bomb hat. I'm not seeing you people share. I'm seeing you guys in the comment, but you're not doing anything. So let me just take it in order. One of the first things you should understand about a white guy is they are very, very sacrificial and they can love for the world. See, when you hear, if you hear most of my friends who are married to white, they will tell you that their men are so loving and caring. And they're so loving to the point where they can do anything for you. When I say anything for you, I mean anything for you. When a white guy is committed to a black lady, they are committed. Now, first of all, understand that majority of them, it is not their thing to get married to other races like that, like blacks. So we're more attracted to them than they are attracted to us, and it's a fact. So the few ones that you see dotted here and there, yeah, there's a considerable amount of them. However, you should understand that they are not as attracted to the black race as we are attracted to them. For whatever reason, maybe complex, maybe an illusion that they've sold to us, or maybe just the lies that we've been told over a while, and we've become complex about ourselves. These factors matter. But one thing you should understand, that the rate at which the black race would love to entangle with them. It shows even with how much we want to travel to their countries. Okay, it's the same ratio. Just like they would obviously want to come to Africa and see Africa and explore and do all of the things they want to do, but they will not. They are not as crazy and passionate about that as we are, as crazy as passionate to travel to their own country. That is the same thing. It boils down to the same thing. Greg Sako, please, you guys should not distract me, okay? Just keep pumping hard, sharing, contributing in the comment section, sharing to groups and all of that, okay? Let me get this over and done with. So most of them, they're not like that. The ratio is not the same. No, that's why I said when they come, if you just think about it. The white men who are attracted to the black ladies, usually very old white men, then looking for very sexy black women. So you could sexy as in physically sexy. They love that. Or they love a very intelligent and smart woman. Think about it. So look at all of our women who are married to whites. Majority of them are very sexy and beautiful, regardless of how the white is. So it could be a very sexy, nice white man, or a very plumpy and white man. You understand what I'm saying? However, the ratio is not the same. So, but they are loving and caring and sacrificial, so they can do anything for you. This is the aspect that most of our black sisters love about them. So they are fed up with maybe heartaches from our black brothers. They are fed up from all of these things, so they decide now to go for the white guys who would obviously treat them like the queen that they are and they deserve. Okay, so all of these things matter, so just be taking down the notes. They are very, very sacrificial and loving. Now, their love is not the one, okay, that they're not only loving you, like doing things for you, they love you, also tell you, so are very expressive about their love. So they are very, very romantic. They will hold your hand on the street. This is really not our thing, like the black people. We can love and not really express it like that, no. But for the whites, when they love you, you know that they love you. They're giving their all. They do not pretend when it comes to love. If the love, because love is a thing for them. You see, relationship and marriage for them is a thing. I'll tell you the downsides of all of these things that I'm saying. I just want to go chronologically. They are very straightforward. A white man, if he sees you across the road, he's going to come tell you, oh, I like you. Can I have your number? Or can we meet up? Okay. They will do that. They will not, I'm looking for this place and that and that. They will not go left, right, center. They are very straightforward. So if you're dealing with a white guy, whether at work, whether in an amorous relationship or just as a friend, know that they are very, very straightforward. And if you're just joining, I was telling them that, hey, this is a video that also applies to the men. So you can also change this and also apply this to a woman if you want to get married to a white woman. But how there's just some few differences. I just wanted to insist on the women today because of the incidents that happened. They are very straightforward. They will tell you 1 + 1 is 2, and it is 2. If there's any exception or there's any exceptional case, they will let you know. So they come with all of them. This is me. They're not camouflaging. I mean, you know, there are always exceptions to cases, right? But this one is a bit different. That's why I'm saying that those exceptions are there. But on an average, this is how they are. They are very straightforward. So they are loving and sacrificial, very sacrificing. They are also very straightforward. So if you are this kind of girl, that's why most black women don't cope with white guys. Why? Because most black women, they do so. Some of us, we just want to, not just doki. Some of us just want, okay, now just forget my métis speaking name. Trust me, this is the mindset of most black women who want to get married to them. Some of us not just for doki. Some of us just want born our métis speaking. Some of us just want to have the experience, and if they are not like that, when they're coming, they're committed. You will rarely see a black, except for the ones who just want to go in for a relationship because of sex and all of that. No, but if they are coming that they want to have a relationship with you, they are very serious. Now, because they are very straightforward, they will tell you what they want. They either want sex. They either want a relationship which is not committed, so friends with benefits. They might either want a relationship which is very committed, or they might tell you, you know what, I want this thing to get into that. So this relationship to graduate into marriage. That's what I'm looking at. They don't come and then you don't know what they want at any given point in time. They tell you that this is what they want. And if you're not okay with it, it's fine. They don't come and tell you that I love you or give you the world. We're going to get married like that in 2 weeks' time or in 1 year time. And then they sleep with you and then they run. No, they don't do that. Very occasionally or rarely would you see a white guy doing that. Because they will get what they want if they want it. So if they come and tell you, okay, some women really want that. If they want just kids, they will tell you that, you know what, this relationship ends at the level of kids. And that's it. Guys, please just be patient and follow up, okay? Keep sharing, pumping hearts, and doing all of that. They will tell you, contrary to our black guys who will come, promise you the world, and then the next thing, boom, they have disappeared. Why? Because they're not very straightforward like that. They want to lie to you because maybe if they tell you the truth, you might not accept them, or they just want to be adventurous like that. White guys are not like that. They want what they want and they come for it. Except maybe it is you who doesn't now want that. But if they're coming and they tell you, they mean what they're telling you, that I want you, I really want you. So yes, it's true, Greg. The white guys go in for the very sexy. That's why you would rarely see, even when the white guy is as bent as this, even when he's as like this, you will still see the kind of sexy black girl that he is with, because they really go in for those ones. Trust me on that. They love white, slim, sexy. That's always their spec. You would hardly see them. If it is nothing close to slim and sexy and all of that, then it's a very intelligent woman, because they are very passionate about intelligent women, or women who are very gifted, as in art. They are very gifted like that. So a very intelligent woman, or a very I'm looking for the right word. Talented woman, yes. So they have a very good talent, very, very good talent about them, or they're very intelligent. So they will not lie to you and all of that. So the third one, they don't consider third parties in their relationship. If a white guy comes to you, the most you will hear about the parents is if they're talking about getting married to you or being in a committed relationship. With them, they might date you forever without committing into marriage. That's one thing you should understand. Because I'm seeing a lot of our black sisters making this error. You sit there and you have this mindset of want to get married to a white guy. However, there's more to it. So he can love you, but he is not about marriage. And he will tell you that. But you know what our black sisters do? They assume that with time, the man is going to change his mind. Even though he has told me that he doesn't want marriage. He just wants a relationship. We've been in this relationship for 5 years. But so maybe he would. Our black brothers can do that. You see, when a white man tells you what he's told you, he means it. They are very, very meticulous with these things I'm telling you. But if you are a black woman and you have intentions of getting with this kind of men, please be sure. Because I'll start talking about that killing aspect then later on. Okay? However, just bear with me and let me go chronologically. Well, somebody is saying that that's why most girls are get. I'll get to your comments, okay, later on, okay? I'm not saying fight go come on. I really, I need Bright Bridget. Fight go really come over comment sections. The guys should really be patient with me. Let me explain what I'm about to explain, okay? So I said that they don't want third parties, so they can come. The only time you would really see family, mother, father, maybe brothers, is if at all you guys are graduating the relationship to a next level. So if he's just your colleague at work and he asks you out, the most you will see is his friends at the club. If he takes you to his family, then he wants to take it further. White guys don't do that. But you see, our black brothers, they will take you even to their great grandmother, then they just want to sleep with you and sleep on. Why guys don't do that? If they're taking you to their family, because third party to them is really not, it is about you and them. That's why even the sisters who have successfully gotten married to the whites and they're living with, they will tell you very occasionally will you hear extended family members come in. I mean, when I talk about extended family members, I'm talking about their parents even. They don't mingle. Their parents are not part of their relationship. He got married. That's why you see even their circles are very small. Because they believe in the very small circles, family, love, relationship. They believe in those very small circles. And their family, this is their culture. So there's no such thing as third parties, in-laws are coming and all of that. So if you are getting married to that kind of person, be rest assured that it is just you if you guys start having kids. And yes, be sure that it is, you see this time, there was a time I put up a post that the men should, before you have a kid, it is a planned thing. And you guys agree it is 1 or 2 maximum. If you see a white guy having more than 5 white people having more than 3, 4 kids, that means it's very rare. It is 1, 2 kids. That's why when I was telling you that you don't just wake up and then can they say, oh, I'm pregnant. It is something that you agree, because some of them will even tell you, I will get married to you, but we are not having kids. I'm telling you. Because on our own, contrary to what we have, you just wake up one morning, you go tell your master, your boyfriend, okay, I am pregnant now, and this is it. We start having a baby. No, they plan. Some of them are intentional about not having kids. Some of them are intentional about not having kids. Some of them have made up their mind. I am going to be in a relationship. We are going to get married. We're not going to have kids. And these are the things they tell you at the beginning. But like I said, our black sisters will go and think, okay, he's just saying this. The way he loves me, he will want to have kids. Then they go and get pregnant. And then you will be shocked that the moment the pregnancy comes in, if he had told you that no kids, you insist on having kids, that relationship ends at that point in time. Even if you have been married for 15 years. Whites are very, very strict and straightforward. That's why it's hard for them to cope with most of us black women. Because you see black women, they so no straight. So because we are black people, then we so they make we cope now, we feel cope now with each other. So when you step out of your race and get into these other races, understand that they are so different from us with the way they go about their relationships. And that's why you see most of our black sisters are not coping, or they get there, okay, it just ends at the level of kids, it just ends at the level of divorce and the next thing and all of that. When you see the ones who are coping, the ones who have understood these things, I'm telling you. That's why I'm saying, if you have intentions of getting married to one, or you're in a relationship with one and you're looking at stepping it further, if you don't follow these things, see, trust me, you're not going to get anywhere with it. They are very clingy. What do I mean by that? If a white man loves you, like I said, he's very passionate. He wants to hold your hand. He wants people to go everywhere you are going to. He wants you to show him around. He feels there's no point. If we're in love, we're in love. We are not hiding each other. And guess what? They know that white men, some of them cheat. But you say this cheating thing in relationship, it is really not as rampant as it is with the black race. You see this cheating, they are in a relationship when they are committed. Now, I'm really talking about the committed whites. I'm not talking about the ones who have clearly told you this one is just friends with benefits, or this was just a fling, or this was no, those are different scenarios. For the most part, whites are not, it is not their thing to be cheating. That's why they get very disappointed when they're cheated upon. That's why they get very disappointed. So you see, it's easy for our black sisters, for a black guy to just cheat on you, and he comes back and you take it. You see with them, they are very, see, this thing about cheating, that's something for them where they can hardly tolerate it. That's why you hear somebody would just, they cannot take it. Majority of them, their relationships fail because unlike a black and a black, they would cheat and come back in a relationship. You cheat, he goes, he comes back, he cheats, and he do. No, with whites, as you don't cheat, an ideal breaker for them. I'm talking to my black sisters who think that it's easy for them to be in love with a white guy, not fall in love with a white guy, stand with all the things that come along, the package that comes with a white guy, and then they are craving for the black D. Because this is what you people do. You would want all the lovely kids that come along with it, or all the the pride of having a white guy around you, all of what comes with that package, and then you would start craving for the black guys. So you would have a white guy and doing all of those things and still cheating with a black guy. That's what most of you would do. That's your intention. But I'm telling you that that's highway to the grave. And that's why I'm taking it chronologically. So if you have plans of, I am going to be here and be eating there, see, you're wasting your time because you will be caught. It's a matter of time. You see these people, when they love, they love. If you want to, if you fair know you so you be that black guy where if you do dodgy game, don't get involved with a white guy. Don't. He's going to mess up with you. You don't see, they're not very obvious. You see white. They will do everything for you. They will love you. Their money is for you and their kids. They don't have third parties, so they don't expect that they would share their money to anybody. They want you, so everything you want, they will give you. If you cheat on them, the same measure that they took in loving and caring for, they will hate you even worse than that. That's why I said it's hard for whites to cope with us blacks. Why? Because we overget we overget that we are very scattered, very disorganized, very fishy when it comes to relationship. We don't know what we want. We want to do anything and get away with it. That's what we do. Maybe somehow we are used to that, but they're not used to that setup. Now, one thing you should understand about whites is that they naturally are not very attracted to the black race. And this is as true as it can be for so many reasons. But if you see a white guy attracted to a black girl, it tells you something. He's not just attracted to that black girl. He's also attracted to to everything that the black stands for. So, for instance, it is common knowledge that we Africans are taught in a particular way about marriage, how home bringing and all of that. With the whites, it's always 50-50. So when you see whites who want to get married to blacks, it means they want to get a bit of our culture. They want to know a bit of us. They love that aspect of us, the women who still cook food, who still clean the house, who still do all of those things. So if you are so white that you think you cannot cope with these kind of African mentalities, because they are looking for these are the things. Before a white man wants to get married to a black girl, he is not just looking for another black girl or another woman. He's looking for the things that he cannot have in his own white women. And what are the things? Like I said, this home bringing, this cultural thing. So some of you go and start acting more white than the white. If he needs a white, he's going to get white as easy as it is. He is looking for the Africanness in you. Yes. He is looking for the ass that you have that the white ladies don't have. He's looking for the fact that you still cook food, because their own white ladies will tell you they have to come back from work and cook. So he's looking for a woman that can cook food for them. He's looking for a woman that can do laundry for them as well. That he's looking for that aspect. Now, when you go there, you want to claim more white than the white ladies. You don't know. See, this is what most of you do, and you think you don't know why it doesn't work. So you don't understand why it's not working. He was hoping that, okay, you will come and do dinner like the woman is doing. No, you have come now, you're telling him to do. He's looking like, why am I getting married to you? If I'm looking for another woman in my white who does 50-50, is the same thing. I'm going to look for another woman, just do that. But I'm looking for you so that you can do that. That's why when he is with you, the black woman, he's not doing the 50-50 necessarily. He is taking care of you, not as the other white guys who are married to the whites are taking care because they are 50-50. Oh, you pay this thing. No, when white woman is committed to a black woman, he pays the bills and does everything like an African man. He can spoil you with everything. He can do anything for you. Why? Bring that your Africanness. But not the cheating side anyways. Tagashos is saying that black sisters are more dedicated to the whites. For whatever reason, the black sisters are also saying that the black guys are also more dedicated to the white ladies. So like I said, I don't want to get into all this confusion of whether who a black sister and all of that, because you people want to make this conversation about that. I'm talking about sisters who want to get married, to understand the implication of it, to know where you're getting into and what to do to keep it, to make it lasting. And if you're not going to do these things, don't worry yourself, it's not going to work. Now, most of you come out of those relationships, you don't know why it didn't work out. These are the little things because they're not complicated. So what will make them or impress them is not it's not complicated. That's why you see most girls who are married to blacks, to whites, the most black girls who are married to, they're very simple, because their husbands don't want complications. They don't want complications. Even if you're doing a very ostentatious kind of thing, so that that's not what he's moved by. He's moved by your natural beauty and your intellect. Just so you know. So you can, and if a white man likes a woman who is intelligent, I don't care how beautiful you are, he's not going to fall for you. That's why you see some fine white man go marry some black girl, this some kind, so, and you'll be asking yourself why. No, intelligence. So by virtue of that, some of you not even just cope, not if you cope. That's why the relationships hardly stay with black women, because they are always very, very, maybe dramatic. Because for the most part, we black women are dramatic. Can we at least agree to that? We can be very dramatic. Have you seen a white woman quarreling with a black woman? Literally, on almost 99% of the time, the black woman must overshadow the white one. We are that dramatic like that. So you see, whites like calmness. So by virtue of that, I don't kick majority of us out of it. Mr. Nze, you say I never do it. When I share video, when I pump hands, I didn't listen to it from joy. See, I never know if you ever John marry wife. Let me go chronologically. They don't do 50-50. The ones who marry black women, they rarely do 50-50. They take the position of African men for the most part. So they want you to do the African women thing. That's why you see them start eating achu. They start eating eru. They'll struggle so you can teach them. So if you come now and you're claiming I'm the burger kind of girl, the girl, they know where to get those kind of girls from. They came to you to get some of yours, but you come and then you lose yourself in the process because they were attracted. That's what they were attracted to. So we go and lose ourselves in the process, and they don't see anything. Now you are a copy version of white. They know that you're not a white, so you're trying to be more white than the whites, and it doesn't work with them. So they know that you're fake, and when you're doing that, you're fake, so you're not real. That's why they kick you. That's why you will hear stories of, I was dating a white guy, and then he just woke up one day and he said that it's over. And then I don't even know what I did, and all of he has seen that you are not you. You're not yourself. You have the tendency of being here and there. You are only for the money, you're materialistic and all of that. I know that most of you were coming here to get white me's, to hook you up with white guys. I know that I don't boss when I bubble there over for this platform. But just so you understand. Because the thought of white. If you know it is not easy. If you know what it comes with. Another thing. I talked about they rarely cheat. They don't cheat. White, they don't cheat. They might. it might happen that they cheat. They might cheat. They rarely do when they're committed in a relationship. They're rarely committed in a relationship. Another thing you should understand about whites is that they are very sexual. They are perverts when it comes to sex. They can want every kind of thing from you. See, so if you're getting into a relationship, just be sure that they can ask you anything for sex. Be sure that anything, they could ask you anything. I wanted to attend to my son. So that's it. When they are in a, so they can ask you from anal, they want anal, they want this, they want that, they want that. So if you're getting into it, don't think that, okay, you will be very, they will ask you anything because they are wild like that. Like I said, their sexual fantasies are, yes, Popo, I'm on a live call, okay? Their sexual fantasies are crazy. So don't go there and start thinking they can ask you anything from any angle. What? Good boy. Sorry guys, it's my son. He's really messing up this. So they can ask you anything. Are you willing to do backside? Are you willing to do all the crazy styles? All those things. These are potential things they will ask you. So before you are getting excited about, I want to marry a white, oh, I don't see Oyibo, I don't see white man. See, be careful because these are them. Like I said, they will ask for these things. Are you willing? That's why it would take a very, see this very Chris get them where they don't, but I don't drive with their head then. Now that one day they see they get that part, that one day they go get those women, not them. Why? Because they can do anything for anything in this life. Now are you sure? When I got to know about them, as she don't start talking myself, say, Papa God, I don't always dream to have a white man get married to white. See, growing up, I was like, I must get married not to white. That why I can't understand it. I be like, Papa God, thank you, but no thanks. So those of you who are excited, you just see a white man online, he don't just carry you, tell you, send this and that. That's why I said they are pervs like that. That's why they are captains at asking for nudes. They are captains. That's why if you just start chatting with them, they don't mind asking for your news the next second. Because to them, it's normal. You see empty skin and empty last for white man and not, They don't mind them. These things they cover their skin. You see how we are still covering ourselves, thinking of decency and morality. Most of them, that's why I said, culturally, if they come on this platform, they'll rarely cope because we are very conservative. And especially somebody like me, still very conservative. Oh, if you just show small bob, it's okay to just dress like, white man no mind nudity. For yin and nothing. I'm not saying all of them. So there's still some of them who are very conservative, especially the ones who are the older generation. But you see these ones, they don't mind. So they're not going to bother about you keeping some cleavages out, keeping some ass out. They don't bother about that because that's what attracts them to us. Their women are flat, usually flat in front and behind. But we would always get front and back. So they always come for that. But I'm telling you that because they love these are curves, they would want to explore it to the maximum. So if you come, you go they want all the nudes ever. Are you willing? Are you ready to have all of that? Are you ready to do that? Or it is just, not even call Indians their own. Indians their own, then have a different level. Indians, you just can't write you, hello, how are you? You want to see some fat thing that they don't send inside your box. I don't block the people they tire. Like, it is just not them. That's what they're crazy about. Is that it? Is that it? Is that what you are willing to? Not in that way. That's why some girls are already, they can do anything. As they say me, they make all kind of style. They are that crazy, especially if they're the ones who are not very religious or spiritual. They are that crazy to ask for threesome. I've told you they are pervs. If you're in a relationship with them, that's how they can get to that level. Except maybe even couples, they can even see their sexual fantasies are crazy. They can get to threesomes. They can get to see. I hope that Facebook doesn't ban me with all these things I'm calling on here. They can go to a level of threesomes. They can go to a level of asking you to be in an open relationship. So you sleep with any other person. Me too, I go sleep with any other person. But we're there for one house. And it's okay. This is how crazy their sexual fantasies are. Do you know that about them? Do you even have a clue? So when you're excited, I saw you people excited. I was just like, see this one day. You guys have no clue. It might not be immediately obvious, but these are things that most of them are doing. Shio, you go there for shio. Sometimes they think that only for backside. You think so? Oh, where did we get all of these things from? We never. This is not an African thing. What's how we get them? We learn from them. Madam. However, like I said, they have, if they get committed with you, they're very committed. They are very committed. Right. I'll try if I'm doing some of those statements in pidgin. Sometimes it's hard to even get the pidgin version, you know. If you have an issue with a white guy, your family knows support. Not even bother. See, if you marry a white guy, I don't care. So I'm married to a day for wedding. Any man to go in own direction. Everybody's going their own way. See, I'm not even thinking they can't support you. They're not going to support you. They will not support you. You know, and if they will support one person, they will support their picking. Not even bother yourself. They will not support you. Why? Because no worry yourself. They wanna be married. You've been about or two. They believe in what their son or their daughter has told you them about you. That is it. No good thing say mother-in-law who can't support you. Say, oh, but why are you doing that? They just be like, that means say, even if they married today, come tomorrow say they want to divorce you. Their family to say it is their choice. They have the right to do whatever they want to do. Please. You can't interfere. I can't interfere with it. It's my son's decision. This is what you will hear from your mother-in-law. Because your mother-in-law no be that one from Africa where to go tie rapper, go me to a picking say, you go kill me today. My son wants what he wants. Please, I'm sorry. Love has a beginning and it obviously has an end. Yo, yeah, that kind of talk them. She understand? That is what they do. They're not emotional. That's why I said third party not be part of doing a relationship. And that is why on the flip side, most people who get married to most women who they don't feel bring their in-law them. You'll see, if you see their in-law, they go, this is what they carry. When I marry in-law, they can't flop for the house. Mother-in-law don't come in. Sister-in-law, you're not going to come to their house. How dare you? You can pay a visit and that will be under hard struggle where she don't then to agree, say she's coming on this day and she's having this. She's not spending the night. You hear most of their quarrel. They'll be like, she's not supposed to spend the night here. Or she was not supposed to come now. Or she was supposed to do it. That's why even they are picking and they get their thing the same childminder. Not things say, okay, you go carry a mommy for Africa. Make and stay for the house. Now, very occasionally, you go see that one there. You still want to marry white man? Or you think about it? I'll try as much as possible to do. Okay? When I share, you guys should share video now. When I begin to bomb heart, they are very erratic when they get angry and jealous. These people can love for the world, but they can also hate you for the world. They are very jealous. That's why you'll be careful. You see these black girls who go out there. That's why you see here. Think about the whites who have killed black girls. The way they don't come, hold and strangle and do it. It has something to do with them being jealous. Maybe there's a man in the picture chatting you up and all of this. And make no mistake, there is no black girl in this world who will get married to a black guy, to a white guy. That white guy need to check you for behind. If you're listening to me or married to a white guy you're dating, he'll check you. You'll be shocked with the places he has put cameras. No ever see, they don't trust we like that. Ma let una know. They already have an impression about us. They don't trust us. They can love you for the world, but no said they must investigate you for back. Whites don't come and then you see how we will just meet people on the internet, we'll send nudes for them, we'll not even know them. You see we now lie, it there for this way. It don't find or sometimes they don't even go for your village, self come by, you don't know. Whites are not as stupid. Seriously. When it comes to these things, they take their time. You know, if you say, white man, yeah, where is she from? I don't know. What does she do? It will tell you information about you where you don't even know about them. So make no mistake thinking you go, like I said, black ladies will be interested in all the métis speaking them, interested in all that comes along with the white. But guess what? They don't want the D, because this is one of the things about the white guys. They're not very endowed. That's one of the things we get off our brother, our black brother there. They are more endowed than the black guys. So even their white ladies, that's why they will be crazy or head over heels over black guys. Okay? So they always want, that very kalang boy them. That's why you see even the white ladies, they go in for the very kalang boy them. That dry long one, the way they get a very long third foot. Now some person don't kind of record my phone. Some other I want drop the call, see my volume don't go off. Don't like this thing. Can you guys still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Because that some call don't come in, so sometimes it takes up my volume. Can you hear me? Let me know, please, if you can hear me. So you see, what I'm saying is that these black whites, they are investigating you. Make no mistakes. Oh, they are investigating. See, they investigate you. Not ever think say there was some white man. Even when he looks like, and see, if he starts investigating you, if a white man is investigating you here, he will be at his best. Now, before I come back to that, whites don't complain too much. You see some black brother, I don't tell you, say me not do this thing, this and that, you guys are going back and forth. Whites will tell you, I don't like this thing. He don't tell you now for the entire year. He don't tell you one time. Repeat again. As it tell you, say, this is what I'm doing. Repeat them. No worry yourself. That they are not, see, they're not imposing. They don't get this black man ego. Whites no get them. They be jealous. They don't get this black man ego. They are straightforward. If they start investigate you for year. So if he tells you, I don't like you talking with this particular person. He has told you already. And he expects that you will stop. So he's not going to tell you that, oh, I told you the other day. The other day I told you again. No, as he don't tell you, say no like him. He can still even continue smiling with the person that he has told you not to be smiling with. He can still continuously tell you that. He can still, without telling you that, you see why? They get as a day. And it would take a very smart black, that's why they're always going for smart black women. Because it's easy to understand them. I'm telling you, he will not repeat himself, but he has passed on the message. If he repeats himself, he is beginning to withdraw. That's why you just see some one morning time, so boom, they just wake up. They say, I want a divorce. And they don't pretend about their feelings. So if they're not feeling it there, they just tell you. So I thought this. That's why you see most of them will come and tell you 3 days. This thing say 3 days wedding end. Now white man, they mostly do them. Because as long as their feelings, their emotions, then it don't end. Because a lot of their love and relationship centers around emotions. We get to the level of even commitment where married worker will still stay for day for picking. There is of a white man. So no go she don't for their own emotions. They see they she don't say the commit and all of that. White man they tell you one time say that's why when you people were asking about this lady that she could be going through postpartum depression and the man just breaks that. No, they don't do that. You'll be shocked with the number of times that's why he said in 2018, right? Did you hear him say that? Say for 2018, since 2018. So it don't take it time. So when it says sagat, why man they so? Even if you be the den of the peak where you die where they put you in oxygen, he go right there, I am done, letter put on for corner bed. They no go when they are done, they are done. They not they consider anything. That's why when they give in their all, they give in their all. So before you go, you still want marry a white man? You sure? Are you sure? You don't sure say you want married to a man where your family no go hardly can visit, because the way where they bring we up is different. That's why most of you, that's why I'm telling you, we are the least attractive when it comes to whites coming for us, for other races, for the other races in the world. We are the least appealing to them. Because like I said, we are not organized. We are very uncultured when it comes to relating with them. You guys are serious. Okay? I need you to understand that. So when you are getting, before you say, oh, you interested, you be sure. Another thing, if be honest with them, they like truth. See, white people are honest people. You see, we are more religious, they are more spiritual. I was shocked. I never used to understand the difference until I got to the white man land and get to understand how they relate. They go to church. They are not religious. You see, you go hardly get a very religious woman if you're that kobo shaba saba seketorobo shanda then like we so. If you're that kind, you hardly get married to a white, because they don't feel like noise. They don't like the noise. They like a very solemn life. And even with them being in the spiritual side or Christians or with whichever religion, they get us, they do them. So they are more spiritual, and they could be spiritual in not just, when they say spiritual, you're thinking, okay, it's all about God. They could have, spiritism is a thing for them. So you can hear some of them be like, oh, they're not religious, but they are spiritual. So some of them they have their thing. They could worship even a stone. They could worship. They have their spirit, but they are committed to their spiritism than we. So we are more, when they say you're religious, you're full of activities, religious activities, not over activities. And then you use more of, you're not principled. So you're using more of emotions to do things than common sense or principles. That's why our African Christians don't match the white Christians. They go to church? They do go to church, and they are very committed at it. When I was saying something, whites are very, very truthful. See, they mean what they are saying. If you get to a white church, when you see the Bible talk about love and how to share things of a church and giving, I don't see that Christianity instead for white man church them. No, before black churches. You see, we have a lot of hypocrisy in black churches. We are doing more of religion, activities, left, right, center. Whites are not like that. When they talk about love and giving this and being there for one another, you see the thing where they work at Kongosa, when I did inside church Kongosa Christian, the name come off outside church Kongosa. There's a white man church. If you Kongosa, I was living with my elder sister, a big sister friend of mine, like that, and she had been in a white setup, so she was explaining this to me. She said, if you did inside white man church, you can't call some sister, say, sister, did you notice that Sister Rose did this and that? The brother, he just tell you something, stand for day. You stand, he go call Sister Rose, say, please explain to me what you were telling me about Sister Rose. In front of them, they are not, you see, they can go, I'm not saying they don't gossip, but you see inside church, you see the thing what they do have a church, backbite, gossip, inside church, they don't do that. When they talk of Christianity, how they share things of a church, charity. When you talk say charity, they take all their things and so go give for church, give for the less privileged. They do that far better than us. They do it far better than us. So instead, I don't see real Christianity in a white man. When I'm telling you, when they don't say that Christianity where they read of the Bible, so even the way organization of their system, where you see of the Bible as they talk, you see and more for them. I'm telling you, they be honest with money and diligent with things. So when you've been at that black woman, if you get neck, you get account for this. It's a matter of time. If you say no, no. I'm just letting you people know that your white husbands or your white boyfriends, they're monitoring you. They don't take you for They check you. You think so you get extra account when you know. But one of the things, and that way will wake up tomorrow, then tell you, say these are the things, I'm divorced. Well, you know, if go, if you can, you do all thing. You know, come back. When they don't say they are done, they are done. Nobody will break up 500 times, come back, na lie. I'm telling you people that it is not as easy as you think. The white ladies that you've seen them, black ladies who are getting married to the white, they're not telling you what is happening there. They're not telling you. It looks so rosy. That's why you see most of them, oh, the whites, they can do them everything. Then the next minute you'll be like, these people were so in love. What happened? No, these things that I'm telling you happened. That's why they can meet you today and get married to you tomorrow. Or they can take forever and they never get married. They are very straightforward with what they are doing. When they want us to say they move on, they need to look back. Whether your life depend on that divorce, that's why we're saying that, oh, some person they go through depression and they don't care. Because, see, you're rarely here. Say white man wake up beat some black girl. Don't marry, wake up the beat. So, oh, he was abusive, so he was beating them up and all of that. They will torture you emotionally. You see the physical, they will rarely go physical. I'm not saying that there are no cases where these people can do that, but no, that's not their thing because their system for here, it don't even warrant a lot of that. We for Africa, you beat your woman, drag you for street. The next day, the woman sit there with long belly, don't carry long belly, can enter because our system, even our system, the legal system and the whatever system, it need the first be functional. You see for here, only the system, whether the woman forgiving her, the system will take over. So by virtue of that, the men are already on their guard. For beat woman up and so they go mess you up emotionally. I'm telling you. They will mess you up emotionally for you will not be able to relate the man who tells you every day that I love you. He can make love to you like this now, so then tell you, say, please, I'm sorry, this is the last we'll be having this. Because I can't deal with this. It was just a goodbye sex, unfortunately. You see that as I talk to now, and so I'm Mandy. It no get because you think that that's when that time where he tell you say goodbye, and that time where he tell you goodbye. No, if you don't talk goodbye, and the worst part of their goodbye is you will never see it coming. Do you know why you don't see it coming? Because when they start investigating you, they put in their best behavior. Oh, they do their best behavior. That's one of the things that most of you don't know. It's slightly different for the men. That's why I'm not saying that even with the white women and all of that. There's some slight differences because, you know, when it comes to relationship, the men always have an edge like that. When I want to marry white man, Omar continue to talk. They don't come and beat you up. Oh, beat you to the pulp like you see. Now black man picking the beat woman. I did tell now. Because the law will take charge. So even if you go report the man or not, it will take charge. Your kids might even go and call the 911 and all of that. So they don't do that for the most part. That's why you see they go just wake up and just shoot themselves. So one day, if they don't get it up to here, and they get tangible evidences that you are cheating, you want your turn, they don't shoot themselves. They die. Una two die. You just see if it take you go for a romantic place, boop, 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 it's over. You can't stand it. Or he shoot you, then decide for going to prison. Because you already know say go prison. When I want to marry white man, no marry white man by force. So una man no run. When I don't share the video, una need share. See, the men were getting angry. Finally, that's why I always tell you people, when you see me write something, if you're not sure, don't come and be putting your inferiority complex and your low self-esteem in the comment section in the name of arguing things that you don't know. You understand? Listen to me speak on some things before you draw conclusions. When I put up the post, now they be excited about them. Now women, right? And then the men were angry. Right now they be excited. Who are those who are excited more about what I'm saying? I'm saying all of this because I realize that most of you, when you come online and a white guy is chatting you, all you're heading and saying you travel. I was talking about being honest. If you want na doki, talk so you want doki, the white man can help you because they can truly get to help you. If they will not, they will not. But if you deceive them, so you love them, they give you donkey. That's why you see the Joe go shoot some person key when the donkey already materialized. You understand? And this is one of the things when a document materializes, you will come now go find a different guy for married and all of that. Take it, bring a boyfriend from Africa of this side. So the men cannot take it. Once the man just wake up, go move gone. Now our brothers, on the other hand, know that if I beat because they did part of the war and the system already they be in place. Our brothers know that if I beat up a woman, I'm gonna be locked up. So they don't start to practice that thing too for start key woman the way they don't go bring them for Africa. They can't start picking it, grow wings for this side. Because most of us, like I told you, I always say, some of you are not in love. You are hungry. Now poverty. You're looking for where to sustain your life. Means of livelihood. Sustainability. That's what's going on with most women. So they are looking to get married to a wife, not because they are in love. Majority of them are because of the all of what they stand to achieve or to gain. I'm not saying that they are that bad. I've told you how good these people can be. They are very nice when they want to be. But if you take them for granted, you will regret all your life. Oh, they could everything where they don't ever get them for you, no try. So it takes a very serious person, somebody who is focused in life, who has nothing to do with cheating. If you know so you be persuaded go to cheat, just sign your death warrant on a dead whatever keeper. Before you start enter inside relationship with the wife, they go kill you in the process where you cheat on them. The most you can get away with it is a lot of emotional stress because they will make sure that they do it. So when I don't vex, when I need to pump heart, when I say, yeah, some of you are not, you're not. Why don't you hear say, oh, how to get a white man attracted to you and stick to that? That's when I run the cancer. One can't take white man, they give una. When I don't flop for video, when I don't come, oh, this and that, and that. See, it's not like that, sweethearts. It's not. I needed to point these things out to you. So when you see a white and a black man, a white man put their heads together, don't be too quick to be tapping because I can tap all kind of wonders on social media. I tap into this. You don't know what those people are going through. You don't know what she has to do to keep that marriage. You don't know what the man has to do to keep it going. Because when it comes to being romantic, they are very... Now, they know love now. Now, they know how to buy flowers for women. Now, they know how to surprise women with their best kind of gift. Now, they know how to take you go for classy restaurants. Not them. Well, black brother, they just learn for them. Oh, they can love for the world. They believe in two people. They believe in you and them first before kids. That's why when kids are coming, they want not just one or two, so that make they no get overstressed. They still want time for both of you. And I still want to marry one man. Oh, now think about it. I talked about they are very spiritual, right? So if you are a very spiritual woman, religious woman, just forget. They know by you see this African style, do our African style for religion. No, maybe their thing. You will become a knack to them. You will bore them. They know they serve God at that style. They go to church. They believe in Christ, Jesus. They are Christians. They go by that. Some of them don't. They'll clearly tell you, I don't mind you. Now, then when they tell you, say, I don't mind. You can go to church. I'm not the church person. And not things say go change. He don't tell you. As he don't tell you, so believe him. You know, go. If he come from a church, never can visit you. Yeah, never can visit. Maybe when I get occasion for church, he just comes. So let me see what's happening there. He go kind laugh, smile. That's it. That's it. So it's good to, if you've been a woman where you make bend, don't try to play smart. See, don't try to play smart with a white guy. You will not outsmart him. You're there for a country, first of all. He know your country, he set up past you. No try for play smart with you. He go deal with you. He go deal with you. He no go only deal with you, he will deal with the person who they cheat with. Like I've told you, majority of the place where black sisters miss out on. Majority. Guess what? Whites would do majority of the things more than even our black brothers in terms of being romantic and all of that, but they're not very endowed. Our sisters miss that bit. So they want to eat their cake and have it. So they go in for these black guys. So they are cheating. Oh, so because when I say white people, they don't get feelings with them. They not be human being then too. So now go cheat with blacks. And you think that's... You want to marry a black, you marry a black. You want to marry white, you marry white. Knowing that the package is not always complete. Because if you married a black... This is the thing. You see, you will never have it all. I just need us to understand that. If you're marrying a white and hoping that if you feel go for day, maybe he's endowed for number three like really be endowed. But it's not their thing. Like at the talkers, you can see a white man fully formed for front and for back, right? A white woman. But not be their thing. We are blessed with curves and number 3 foot. Majority, I mean for the most part. That's why you see black men, they one day they don't marry, or black brother they don't go marry white woman then. They still work at the envy, nyash and breast for different direction then, for their black sister then. But they don't go tight with one white woman. So they love everything that the white woman represents. All that class and everything. All the beautiful, lovely kids. But hey, we're black sisters, we still have our own. That's why God need to give all of these things to one person. So they still miss that aspect. So they come and start cheating with us. No, but they prefer overall package. They prefer not the whites them. And all of what they represent. Favor shush. Lena is asking our eating habits. See, when they marry us, right, they are very much willing to learn how we eat. Whites don't eat with their hands. Understand that? They don't eat with bless me, they don't eat with their hands. But when they marry a black woman, a black man, they learn to start doing all of those things. It's strange to them. They don't eat bones. So when they eat their chicken, throw those bones. We would chop and something finish. It's a lot of things about them, okay? It's that these things that happen in people. When a white man comes to you, you know that there are things about you that he appreciates. Don't lose your Africanness. I said this at the beginning of the video. Most of you black ladies lose the white men that you get involved with before long because they were attracted to your Africanness, to your blackness, the things that their white women don't have. You have come and you're instead trying to be a white woman. No, they know where to look for white women if they want to. So if it is about those things, petty things like eating habits, you teach them. That's why if you're from Mancon, Northwest, achu is a thing. You get married to a white man, the first thing you're doing is teach them how to eat achu. But guess what? You go for the go make and say one chana burger, sandwich kill you there. If you want to, you don't meet, see, you would rarely meet whites in black people setup, except it is the black people setup, the black people that are blacks that have born here, so they are just like them. Like there are some the blacks that were born here, black American, black British, they're born here, so they act like whites. So if you're marrying that kind of person, you're also, it's just like they were born here, they grew all their lives. The only difference is the color, okay? But their system is the whites. They do that. So don't think that you just marry any black. That's why some people even prefer. Personally, if I were to get married to these people this way, I'll prefer to get married to a white than to get married to a black that was born here. Because it's so irritating to me when I see a black person trying to make like they be more white than a white man. So you're more British than a British. You understand what I'm saying, right? So that's it. Be you. That's what they saw and they fell in love with. They treat pets like a human being. That's why they can truly see. Before you are married, if he truly will part of you will well to a cat. Now abuse, first of all, they need chop animal then for you. Now abuse that. They will lock you up for years. So he can will part of his wealth too. There are those kind of people who are very, very passionate about nature and all of that. If you come for them for doki, to say you find a doki, you know get doki. If they feel sort you out, they will sort you out. If not, sorry. Don't deceive them. I'm telling you, they die, they leave their property because their property is for them, only them. They don't get the extended family. They don't get that way they just say, oh, my family, my mother needs money. The mother is also hustling with the husband wherever they are. You see, Jesus boy, he the only one time to find a Koniso who enter inside the video. Yeah. They do that. Transparency with their financial dealings. If you see most of them who are married today, you know their bank account details and everything. Matter of fact, they always want joint accounts and all of that. But yours, you know what our black sisters will do? They will do all of that and they still have some conny pocket out there. And this is one of the things that will make a man divorce you, and you start asking yourself, what did you do? Please. And when I don't say, if a man says it's white man tell you say it's over, if you care, you do gymnastics, pray in tongues from morning to night for the entire year. It done. They will give you everything you need, but they will take it in a snap. They will just, now so they'll do, you don't come out. They will give you everything you want, but if they want to take you back, they will so crumble you. They will emotionally stress you out. They not beat you, but you will drive for 2 days with the stress. They don't care if your life depends on it. They don't care if your mental health depends on that. They don't care if whatever about you depends on it. If it means, say, I don't leave you now, so you will lose everything about, they don't care. When they say they are done, they are done. Like I said, majority of you people are interested in what the white man represents, and not what you can hardly cope with them. Some people say that we're hearing the stories of how some of them they talk, you go see speed for their corner mob, and so some of them you talk. These are the downsides that some of you don't know. And when you start seeing, and they not be them very muscular and all of that, you know how our black brothers are built. They're not like that. If you're that person who will be being here and be looking the other way, not try. Now highway to the grave. If you want to do a doki, make a maybe clear a doki. Doki the ever always feel preferable. Maybe not for we black people then. Because doki for black people, doki man they tell you say na doki this. You either pay or so. You come for they can marry white man fool for doki. You don't give paper, you divorce, you go bring woman for Africa. Sam, he go do everything for kill una two or they deport una two back. See, on your watch. Yeah. See, my dear sisters, yeah, I was reading your comments. Okay, so I was talking about that. Majority of them, they're talking about them, some of them smell. See, not just the dirty ones, trust me. Not just those junkie, they call them junkies. The ones who drink and do all of that, the ones who are careless with their lives, they're very, you know, yeah, they could truly replace, especially during winter, they could replace bathing to all this deodorants and all of that. I need us to be sure about that. JP chosen, you're late, okay? You want to catch up at the beginning. We've had a really great time talking about how to catch up, to attract a white guy, all of that. I'm going to delete this video almost immediately and stream it back on YouTube, because I've tried as much as possible to connect there. It's not working. I'm not sure. I think I'm doing something wrong on there, but I need to get it right. So I'll delete it immediately I'm done, and download it rather. Immediately I'm done. So I was talking about that smell thing you're talking about. Some of them, if exception are the dirty ones, so everybody will be smelling, even black or whites and all of that. They would use perspirant and all of that on them just to get the fragrance that will be much more okay. But like I said, now the dirty one them. So we might not tell you say, oh, they are naturally, human beings have their natural smell. I think it's the natural smell for the whites that you get it. And because it is not familiar to you like the blacks, we will get our natural smell as well. Human beings get their natural smell, yeah. So whites have theirs. So it might just not be okay with you. Not that they get some pungent smell. If they have that, then I just want the way they dirty. I talk now for pigeon, but I talk the change for pigeon now. Now, guys. I did talk the change for pigeon. Yes, I saw some questions on here. I don't know. Watching from Libreview. Hey, hi. How is Gabon today? Fombutu Lawrence. Hi. How are you? It's Machiavelli. Yeah. Bo Shanta. Yeah, I did talk for pigeon now. So this is it, ladies. It's a lot of you who want to go in for these things because of paperwork, because of, oh, you want to get out of poverty, you want to get a better life for yourself. Be careful, because you might just end like that. But to also understand what it means. They're very nice people. They can love you for the world. They can give you the world, but know what it entails and how to get them. You cannot wake up and sit around your sphere of only your circle and expect to get, like I was saying, that whites, you see, proper whites, real whites, they don't hang around African blacks for nothing. They hang around black British or black Americans. If you want to see where they are, you have to go to white clubs, white setups, white churches. If you go to white churches, majority of these people they go to white churches. That's where you will get them from there. You understand? That's where you will get them. You don't expect them to. They'll just see you for corner road, just pass chat you for day or this and that. No, they're not very loose like that. So you'll be working in an office with them, then they fall in love with how you do things. You'll be working, you'll be in the same church setup, you'll be in the same club, or you could be going to the same school to pick up your son or your daughter from school, your children. You get what I'm saying, right? So this is it. That's how you see. So if you, for instance, I always say, if you want to get married to a doctor, go to hospitals, frequent hospitals. You cannot sit in your comfort zone and expect to meet a white man, or except say you didn't have for dating sites with whites. And most of them for that dating sites, and they get na junkie them. You don't know who you date for with dating site. You might meet anybody whose mental health is crazy. Majority of them will live that mental. They date for mental homes. I'm just saying that it's a crazy world out here. See, it is your choice. See, if you want to get married to a white man, nobody, who is holding you? Nobody should tell you what to do, especially if that's your preference. Okay, but be sure of what you're getting into, so that you don't get them and you lose them, or get them and then you mess up your life, or you keep struggling to get them and you're not getting them. You don't understand what you're not doing. They love industrious, entrepreneurial, smart, talented women. If you be slave queen, forget. Usually for the slave queens who get married to the whites, not door slave queen, then the one the way they don't go meet another opa. That means you see some black gay massa, so you feel a third ancestor. That one, no, Zaddy said pass that one. Zaddy no be that one. I don't tell someone I need to destroy my Zaddy. Zaddy is different. And he talk that one way he the struggle, so he the say the man no fit work not for the gay skin. The girl just there for this one for money. So now he literally work, do everything. But no fit shake, no fit do anything. Majority of them, you see, especially from our French sisters, they get them very dry head them. We they do that in there. Or some Anglophones they don't enter this matter too. You'll see their man then no. You just put your hands on one dash. Say yes, sister, you try. But she's there. But you see that part? No feel say your food up, no ever feel say the food up. The party even no say you sleep with some different man, he leave him. He just leave him. You want to see that part that you want to see will all it in them for some dog. offers on card, offers on charity, or maybe for a family member, if at all. They rarely even get family. Their family never put eye for their money. So that is it. Are you sure? Be sure of what you're getting into. Sometimes I always say that life is too precious for us to waste it on at this kind of adventures where you want to go, then you start struggling to come out of it. Because these people, if they want to have just kids, they will tell you. If they want to have just, they will tell you. That's why they will not take you, say, I want to commit with you, marry you, then get kids, then drive you. No. And we blacks, they do that thing. So you see why it's difficult? That's why most of the way they online, they come, they want your bodies. The first thing, they'll send you money, send me this and that. And when they take your nudes, for you young girls, listen to me. When the white man mistakenly take your nudes, no say he don't sell them for much more than he has sent to you. Matter of fact, there's no comparison with what he has sent to you and what he's selling to websites. So you video yourselves, you take pictures, you take videos, you do this, you do all manner of say with the opposite. You do all of those things, then you forward and send. He send you how much? Maybe $1,000 if you don't try. You go make more than $100,000 for different websites. So you some more for day for this, so una empty last a day for different platform them. For different web, they don't sell them for the. Some of them, you see, you ask them everything. You ask the pay, you ask everything they pay. When you cross go white man land, that's when you know. So you don't turn na the sex slave. Virginia Archer, you want to watch, okay? You watch it later on YouTube. You have any questions, ask me. I think I don't exhaust exactly what I have to. We have our Colchester launch branch. Our church is launching a new branch in Colchester. Okay, so you guys have to watch that. I just had to come and do this. I struggle to connect today, even I know that I struggle. Guys, please, we this YouTube channel that I'm talking about, right? I cannot be doing these videos on Facebook anymore. I'll be doing that if 1, 2, 3 persons can watch, then fine. But the thing is, I cannot be doing this on here because Facebook is stressing me a lot. They took down the first platform. Then this one, they don't already want me so many times already on here. Because your cases, you don't edit the cases. I post them and then they consider saying against community standards. So I better go for YouTube, right? Well, if you even make some money, so we need the watch hours. And you people can only help me get the watch hours that we need. We need 4,000 watch hours. And we've not even gone half of, even 1/4 of that. Because I'm rarely streaming on YouTube. I'm seeing your comments. Do you have any questions regarding what I've said? I'll get the men's own talk about this, though, next week, hopefully. Guys, when I know I share this video, share before you leave. Or if you're not leaving yet, can you please ask the question that you have so that I might round up with it. And then overall, let me let you know something. These people, if you hit some people, they say, I know my friends who are married to white guys who are awesome, okay? And all I pray for them is for them to really be steadfast and focused, okay, so that it doesn't end in a fiasco. Not every relationship or marriage will necessarily last, but if I thought it no go last, may not be na your fault. Like may not be na these small stupid things that you do. Then it doesn't, it doesn't work to your advantage like that. When I put me heart now, I can't see the questions that you guys are asking. Any questions? Thank you for the love, guys. I see it. I love you all so much. Any questions? If you have a question, drop it in the comments. Let me look at it. I'll hold on to see if the question is going to come up. Sometimes I leave, then I see the question later on. Okay, say somebody's. I see. I never see me ask. See, no. I'm not here to do that. I have whites come on this platform. Some of them come to chat me up, thinking I'm here for them. Some of them come to look for, but I did not open that up. Let me say this to you: the whites who come here asking for ladies, and in all honesty, I've never encouraged that. You know why? Because, like I always say, some of these girls then are hungry getting. And I'm gonna be the one to get into issues tomorrow. And these guys, I don't know them. I be white man. No, I don't know them. If we go to connect you with some man with some serial killer, how you do know whether the person is serial killer? Some of them could be wild like that. So you don't know who is behind a profile on the internet. They could be there. So when they just come, I like you. I just block them. I did do with them. But to say that, trust me, to say that I would go and be connecting because I don't know you, I don't know them, I don't want any of these things. The next thing you want to see your nudes there all over social media. Now me I be connect you some story can pass there. I'm very, very particular about what goes out there in the name of Delhi. You get what I'm saying, right? So I would have encouraged, the ones who come, they would come and say whatever they are saying. Oh, connect me with this person, connect me with this person. I don't know them. I don't know them. So when there's sometimes I even have black brothers don't take some profile, then go create white man, put white man for them, then you go, they scam you, and then it becomes, and then it be say this and that and that. That's why I discourage it for the most part. At least black profiles are traceable, easily traceable. Immaculate and GT, I read your comments. Girls be wise. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Tagashos Fernandel is saying that girls be wise. Don't tweet it. Better fight than among. Sorry, your comment has gone up. I could not read it. Thank you, Immaculate. Thank you. Network my video don't just pause. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. At least I've come to the end of the video. I want to rush and watch my live session in our church. I said we have a new branch in Colchester. We're launching it today for our church. So I need to watch it. I'm watching it online. Okay, you guys want to connect on Royal City Mission. I always share it on this page if you know the page. Royal City Mission International. So we will have the live broadcast on there. So girls, be wise. Don't be victims. Let's better fight amongst ourselves rather than being disgraced by someone else. That's an advice to the girls. The black guys are advising you girls. So better. I tell you, every heart, all I want to be here is I can watch video. I don't come now. I don't watch the video. I don't watch video now. Now the vex because nobody expects out. No, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. I just wanted to educate you on the highs and the lows of getting involved with a white guy and how to do that. Okay. And how to strategically position yourself. These people don't bother. If now you chat them, they don't mind. If they like you, they'll flow. They don't get that what things na man picking unnecessarily chat. But me, I'm old school. And I believe saying a man picking here to find woman. Run behind woman. Woman if just strategically position herself. Like you see some man picking you like you better turn around the area where they may if he notice you notice you. Now so I believe. Then say me you go say I like you, I want more day. I beg. That things where get us now I say I'm old school, so I'll always say things that might not sit well with you, Android. But that's me. So yeah. I wish all of you who are interested in having white kids, white men, the best. But at least I know that I've done my own work. I've done the needful, letting you know exactly what it entails. The country is strong. The one leave we go find wine man. We die here. Okay, guys, just so you know, for the rest of you who are still here, please, my official page has been blocked and they've given me a month. So I'm not going to be there. So most of you are going to send me messages that don't talk and tire. If you tag me anywhere on social media, I cannot see it. I see it, rather I cannot respond from my official page. However, you can still invite your friends to like it, because I'll be on there, I think on the 9th of April. That's when I'll resume. Okay, on there. Facebook Joy Wake Up. I want comment. They say no, you cannot comment because you've gone against community standard and all of that. No, I didn't say that you should not prefer them. Go in for them, Lena. Go in for them, okay? Go in. If that's it, go to where you see them. Go to their clubs, okay? Be industrious. They like to have a woman who can talk, sustain a conversation. Talk about your own side of things to them. Don't be complex. Don't be. They just see if you're very complex, just feel like they want someone can chop na money run, or they want just one can get na paper. They want a smart, intelligent woman who can handle a conversation with them, who can go out, who can talk about herself, who is confident. They like that kind of woman then. So if you're not that kind of woman, it's gonna be hard. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm laughing at your comments. Okay, guys, I think that you don't have any more questions. Okay, please, I will still get to YouTube. I bet me some man just, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Why did he deny say this? So I know if he go live, because I went the first time, they wake up tell me say cannot continue streaming. The next time again, you know, go the third time they tell me say this live video with it did something. I don't know what I've done. So make YouTube no start with me. Now put me hearts now. Put me hearts. Favor, come and say hi to them. Yeah, favor background. Jesus boy. Yeah, they don't know culture, but you can teach them culture. Okay, you can teach them. That's what they love about you. They don't know our culture, but you can teach them if you really want to be with them. They make good spouses. Trust me, they are committed and sincere. Now we carry bad fashion go mess up. My sister, they don't hold grass, say they must marry white. Yeah, marry them, but just understand that they are the way they are, very straightforward and committed. But also they can lose that in a second. I love you all, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bisous.